Welcome back to the Okaloosa Today show. I would like to welcome our guest, Tisha Maraj from the Convention Center. She is the sales and marketing manager, and she brought props today. I'm so excited. Welcome, Tisha.
Thank you.
And I'm Kathy Newby, Public Information Officer for Okaloosa County. So tell us about what you brought today, Tisha, especially some of these printed pieces I know that you want to highlight.
Sure. These are some of the props and display items that we bring when we do trade shows and promote the Emerald Coast and the Emerald Coast Convention Center. So this is our new visitors guide. It's the Convention and Visitors Bureau guide. It lists all of our properties, all of the meeting space, attractions, dining destinations. We give this to everyone we can. It shows a lot about our area. This is the sales kit that includes all of the information about the Convention Center, our floor plan, pricing, equipment, everything that we offer at the Convention Center. And then of course you have to attract people to your booth, so we have beautiful display items. We have the sand die casts that show our sugar white sand, and we have a lot of beautiful pictures that we bring and postcards that we mail to everyone after they visited our booth.
So y'all do a lot of direct mail pieces, don't you?
We still do some direct mail and try to do a lot of things digitally as well.
Okay, good.
And then behind me is the pop-up, what we call a pop-up that goes up really tall, and we use it to attract people to our booth, just to talk a little bit about our branding and the Emerald Coast.
Well, wonderful. So if you ever wonder, you know, what happens with those bed tax dollars and kind of how that whole process works, that's kind of a little window. And of course, you have to have all that technical information, you know, because what you all do at the Convention Center is very technical, and you get one chance to make that event perfect for somebody so that they'll come back. I mean, there's a huge amount of trust that goes into these special events, for sure. Yes. I know, having done local special events, but also just planning a convention here. And of course, we have that beautiful state-of-the-arts facility, and y'all have had a very busy summer with events. Let's talk about some of those.
Yeah, it's been a great summer. Right now we have Super Wow in the house. It's Georgia Baptist Ministries. They've been coming to the Convention Center since we opened in 2003. They come for 2 weeks, and this year the average, I think it's about 1,600 teenagers that have participated. And of course, they're here with their family, with chaperones, and with people from the church. So they come here for 5 days. They enjoy all of the attractions that we have to offer. They meet at the Convention Center, and it's been really great. So on their heels of Super Wow, we have Masquerade Dance. This is a national dance competition. They're even larger. There'll be 2,000 people here or more, and now this group comes with their family and extended family because they like to be here during the 4th. They participate in all of the activities that are happening in our area. They'll be at the fireworks at the landing, they'll be in Destin Commons, at Harbor Walk Village, and they shop and dine here, and they all look forward to being here with us during the 4th.
That is a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. It's really a lot of sequins, feathers, and music at the Convention Center too. It's
I bet. Festive
Festive
atmosphere. Well, again, that says a lot to the trust that they have in the Convention Center when you get these groups coming back year after year after year. Yes. I mean, and that's the kind of tourists we often like to get too, you know, even in the smaller groups of just the tourists that come every year, you know, we want them to come back every year because we have great visitors. Well, let's talk about the Convention Visitors Bureau. Their social media is really strong. Y'all have really been able to leverage that to get a lot of these groups and visitors in.
It's really exciting. So what we're doing is our campaign is #EmeraldCoasting. So this is the hashtag that we're using, and we wanted to turn the Emerald Coast into a verb, into an action statement. So when you're on the Emerald Coast, we want to catch people emerald coasting. And so what we ask them to do is post on our social media outlets any activity that they're doing. If they're laying at the beach or shopping at Destin Commons or YOLO boarding, anything that they're doing, we want them to post it on our social media outlets using the hashtag Emerald Coasting. And it's really helped our campaign, so we've included it in everything that we're doing.
So what you really do is just type that in and have a conversation? I mean, explain that a little bit more, I think, for our residents who maybe don't do that.
I'm still trying to wrap my hands around it. But
me too.
The hashtag is that number sign or pound sign on your keyboard, followed by a word or a short phrase that relays a message. So Emerald Coasting is the message we're relating, and so when you use it, when you post on your Facebook or Twitter, what those outlets do is they index those things, they group them together, and so then you'll see them in your news feed and you'll be able to see what everyone else is posting using that same hashtag. It's kind of like grouping them together. But the great part about it is that bigger organizations, they look to see what's trending, and if your hashtag is trending, then they pick it up too. So instead of 500 people seeing your post and your picture, pretty soon Visit Florida will pick up your hashtag, and then 2,000 people are seeing it, or TripAdvisor will pick that up, and then 10,000 people are seeing it. So we get our message out so much easier and faster by using this hashtag and just getting, just getting involved with it.
Isn't that amazing?
It's really great. And
you can see other people too, what they're posting at that same hashtag. So it's like a conversation.
Yes, it is.
It's I guess a good way to explain it. But wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to say too that we are going to start the campaign for the convention center with a hashtag. It's going to be Emerald Hosting.
Okay.
So we are going to launch the campaign hopefully soon, and we're just going to ask everyone who's bringing a meeting or group or event at the convention center to start posting about it using that hashtag. So be on the lookout.
Okay. All right. Well, what's new at the Emerald Coast Convention Center itself, Tisha?
Well, the convention center. Yeah, we have some new things. We always try to keep cutting edge. Our Wi-Fi is free, it's complimentary, and you don't even have to type in a password or anything to access it anymore. You just come to the convention center. It's throughout the entire building, and it's complimentary. And it works really well. We also added some new signage in the under building parking. The signage leads you to the elevator because a lot of people were having problems finding it. It's at the north end of the building. So now we have clear signage directing you to the elevator and directing you to the entrances.
Signs are important.
Signs are important.
Well, what about changes or additions happening outside?
Well, outside we have the Bayview Plaza. It's 30,000 square feet of outdoor meeting space. So far we've hosted an RV show out there. We've had the cheer competition, set up a tent out there this year and used it for a practice area. And we're hoping to get some concerts and other events outside.
That's great. Well, I know it's beautiful the way y'all decorate it and everything too. I've seen it when you, and of course a lot of things that you can do surrounding a convention. I mean, you know, a lot of times, especially for meetings, maybe not for a cheerleading competition, but for meetings, you know, when you get a break, you don't really have time, might not have time to go back to your hotel room or go to lunch or something like that, and plus a lot of the meals are provided anyway. So there's a lot of things outdoors that you can do. I mean, even just walking around Veterans Park. Let's talk about some of those things that are outside just to go out and get some fresh air.
Yeah. It's really been a great improvement on the north side of Okaloosa Island.
A long time coming.
Yes, yes. The Veterans Park really is great. The walkway is really nice, and we encourage a lot of our meeting attendees to go out there, get some fresh air, look at the birds, and enjoy the walkway. But Wild Willie's recently opened, and it's amazing. The pizza there, they have a pizza place in there, Salvati's. It's excellent pizza. Have you tried it?
You can get something to eat.
Yes.
No, I haven't yet.
And there's a yogurt.
It's on my list though.
Yeah, it's really great. But Wild Willie's has a ropes course, 2 miniature golf courses with the new thing is animatronics. That's animals plus electronics. And so when you're golfing the miniature golf course, things will come out at you, or you know, things explode and move around. It's a really exciting, very exciting place. And inside of, there's also going to be a roller coaster that they're adding in the back of Wild Willie's.
And they have an arcade and just lots of things for the family to do, which is great, because a lot of times, you know, like you say, when the conventions come, the whole family comes, you know, and they make it a vacation while, you know, whoever is in meetings or competitions. And so that gives those other family members something to do as well, if they get too much sun or
Yeah. So when you're looking out the north end of the convention center now, you can see Marlar Park. It's all very clear and well maintained, and you see the trees and Veterans Park and Wild Willie's. It looks really good behind our building now.
Right, and you can see the bay.
Yes,
so
you can see the bay.
Lots of beautiful views out there. And if you get up high enough at Wild Willie's, you'll be able to look all the way to the Gulf.
Yes, if you're brave enough to take that ropes course.
Right.
I haven't been, but there it is.
Well, and I think we have their website as well to share with everybody if they haven't had a look at that yet. Well, there's many considerations for groups. We kind of touched on that trust issue when they select an area to visit. I mean, you know, it's very, they spend a lot of money and a lot of time planning their event for their company or for their school or whatever. So they have pretty great expectations also, don't they, when they get here? And when they spend their money, just like when you go buy something, you want quality, you want what you paid for. So talk about that a little bit, Tisha. That's probably your biggest challenge in the job, huh?
Yeah, well, we have such a great team at the convention center. A lot of the team members have been there for many years, and so they're just expert in their fields. Our operations team and maintenance team, I mean, they keep the building perfectly clean. They paint over all the scratches. They scrub the floor every day. The maintenance crew sets up every room setting every day, just like it was our own event. We take very much pride in what's happening in the building to make sure everything is as we say it's going to be.
Right.
And the screen's going to work, the projector's going to work, and the music's going to play.
I mean, we were just talking about the hashtag. I mean, technology is just embedded in everything we do. So I know the technology aspects, y'all have to stay on the cutting edge of that and as well. So,
and we have an events team that we use Meeting Matrix software to create a floor plan for every single event that's happening at the convention center. So the planner gets to see exactly how their layout's going to look before they actually get there. And they have unlimited calls with their event coordinator to change things around or to ask for advice or to be very confident in how things come together. And that's so important. We build a lot of confidence and good relationships that way.
Consistency. Okay. Well, do you have any stats on, I know y'all have really been focusing on those groups. Do you have any statistics that you can share with us today on how successful has it been? Yes.
So this April 2015, we closed the month out being the third best month ever since we've been open. That's 147 months. April came in the top 3.
Wow.
So, and that's for revenue.
So that's off-season revenue. That's great.
Yes. So that was some good news.
Yeah.
And so far to date, the convention center is about 25% over last year's numbers. So we are definitely on an upward trend and working real hard to get there.
And one of the ways that y'all have done that is through FAM tours. What's a FAM tour?
Yes, FAM tours. FAM is short for familiarization. So we've had a few FAMs now. And the last one we just had it not too long ago. A FAM tour is where we bring meeting planners or event planners to the area, the destination and the convention center, and we show them everything we have to offer. We try to get meeting planners who've never been here, who are interested, or they haven't been here in a while. And so we plan 3 amazing days with them where we take them to all of our lodging, restaurants, attractions, and we just wow them with everything that we have to offer. And our FAM had 12 participants, and we've already booked one event from this FAM tour. So one of the people that we met just recently came back to us with a group that we'll be hosting next spring at the convention center. And I'm sure we'll get more business from those meeting planners. The city, all of the community partnered with us, lodging and attractions and shopping, and helped us by donating things for this FAM. So
that's
it turned out great.
So, I mean, it's a team effort between all those bed tax collectors too. They're definitely a good partnership, that and the Tourist Development Council. So we definitely want to highlight them for all that they do today as well. Well, that's wonderful. When did you hold those?
That was just it was last month.
Okay.
Last month we had this FAM tour.
And already you've got a booking. Wow,
yes,
that's fantastic.
We were really excited about that.
Good, good, good. Well, I think we've got the website to put on the screen. We want to make sure that we send that to everybody. They can take a look at it again to see all the hard work that's going on there. Any closing thoughts, Tisha? Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's definitely my pleasure. Well, I encourage everyone to look at our website, use our hashtags Emerald Hosting and Emerald Coasting when you're posting. And
did you plan that?
I didn't plan that. And we're working really hard to get some new groups to the convention center.
Well, thank you again for joining us and for sharing this update with us on your own Emerald Coast Convention Center. And now I am going to move into my public information update. And of course, I'm going to remind everybody, like I do every month this year, to celebrate Okaloosa County's history and our 100th year in existence. Many women over the years have made huge impacts on our county, and this month I would like to highlight them and to highlight the Okaloosa County Commission on the Status of Women. Jean Reef, the historian for the group, recently gave us an update at a county commission meeting on this group who has made a huge impact on our county, and the group was created, as if you don't know, by the Okaloosa County Commissioners in 1995, and so today I wanted to share her photo and again highlight these wonderful women who have a huge impact on our county. And then also in airport news, the airport's police department is the third in Florida to achieve certification for the Missing Kids Readiness Project, and they're one of just 21 in the United States who have gone through this training program that is designed to keep our most innocent victims safe, and that is our children at the airport. And then of course I want to remind everybody it is hurricane season, and so make sure your family, your business has a plan for that unfortunate circumstance that we hope we don't have to worry about, but you always need a plan. And with that, I want to thank Cox, and I want to thank you as well for joining us today for the Okaloosa Today show.
Thanks for watching Okaloosa Today. Join us again next month to learn about local news and information for Okaloosa County, Fort Walton Beach, and Destin.